Hello, I recently bought a hoverboard for my kid, and what I'm worried about is the battery exploding like you've seen all over the news. What I couldn't find was a video explaining where that thing lives and how to get to it quickly. So I bought this thing on Amazon for, I think it was $379. No, I'm sorry, $279. I think it was $279 on Amazon. It took a couple weeks to get here. This is what it looks like. It's a smart wheel. I had choices of these colors. If you're curious if you got something similar, I ended up going with the white for my boy. I'm trying to be quiet because he's in a couple rooms away. But anyways, I wanted to find out what battery I had, because I guess the thing you're supposed to do is check if it's a brand name battery or a kind of Chinese, I don't know, so-called knockoff battery, to know if it's safe battery or not. Sounds like I think they said 12 reports in 10 states or something. So I know they've sold, thousands of these things. So it might not be everyone, but I still want to know what kind of battery I have in this thing. After emailing the seller today and not hearing back, I thought I would just hop in there and see what I see. So I wanted to show you how you do this if you turn it upside down. There's two sides. This side is where you charge it. So the first thing I assumed that if that's where you charge it, you would take off these 9 screws. They're just little Phillips screws that you see in there. It's a whole bunch of them. And you have to do the ones including out here. Even though this looks like one piece, like it's a separate piece, it's all one piece. You have to do these ones too. And it's actually not this side. That's the first side I did. That's why I thought it was worth making this video, because it's kind of a pain to get to these things. It takes a little while. And they're plastic, so you have to be very careful. I'm sorry. The screws are not plastic, but you're drilling into plastic, so you have to be very careful. So I figured it'd be worth making a quick video. So if you take off these 9, obviously going counterclockwise, I used this because it's long, and some of these guys are longer, and one of my screwdrivers was kind of too fat. But anyways, I'm probably not going to use this going in because you can mess up the plastic and strip it. I'll probably just use a regular screwdriver going in. It's much safer just use a regular screwdriver doing it both ways. But anyways, what I wanted to show you was you take off those 9 screws, pop this guy off. This is the battery. Now, I am no hoverboard expert, but that is definitely the battery. You can see where it says product name 2-wheel. Mine says, it says product name 2-wheel balancing board battery. You see the manufacturer here, made in China. So anyways, this does not look like a brand name I recognize. I'll look them up for sure, but I am not sure I'm going to keep this thing. I'm probably going to end up returning it. I'm going to look this up specifically, this battery up specifically, and see if anybody has complaints about it. But anyways, that's how you check it. You take those off. One thing I'm worried about is if I'm going to get my money back, since I took everything apart. I didn't see any seals or anything like some cell phones have when you take them apart. It kind of, so they know when they get it back, like, oh, you took it apart and void your warranty, because this thing came with a 1-year warranty too. So I think I could probably put it all back together, and I was very gentle. I didn't scratch anything, but yeah, I should be able to get my money back, and then see if I can find one that has a name brand battery. Supposedly, I mean, that's what they say you should do. So I don't know. It is definitely not something I want blowing up in or around my house, so I'll probably flip this thing out. What I'm hearing is you can get them for like an extra $30-40 more. Typically you end up getting the right battery, so to me it's worth it. I hope this is helpful.